welcome to Hard Copy Podcast, episode 1. I hate you. Anyway, this is my guest speaker, Riley Lloyd.
Hello.
I'm Billy Heath, host. Alright. What are some of your favorite video game genres?
So I do play some single player shooters like Far Cry. I think my personal favorite though would probably have, I think Wikipedia calls it an ARG, ARGPG or whatever Monster Hunter is classified as, because it's up there with like Diablo for whatever reason.
I feel like Monster Hunter should be classed as an MMO a little bit.
I know it really should be, but I don't know why it's not.
Alright, what are your, let's say, top 10 games? If you can make that, if not, just give me a list.
That's pretty tough. So I'd have to say probably like Far Cry 5, that's definitely up there. Monster Hunter World is up there. Inscription, I've spent a lot of time playing that game. It's probably one of my favorite games. It's a lot tougher when you're thinking about it sometimes.
I get that.
Yeah. If I had the list up in front of me, it'd be way easier. Overwatch, I play that with friends more than I do on my own though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably a couple more. If I saw it, I would remember it.
So you'd say you're a pretty good Monster Hunter fan?
Yeah, I'd say I'm a pretty big Monster Hunter fan. Even though I haven't played most of the original games, I do know most about them, even though I probably shouldn't.
Yep.
It's like Borderlands.
So, what, in your opinion, makes a good video game?
So part of a good video game would have to be the story and the gameplay, and probably replayability, depending on the kind of game. If the story's bad and everything else is good, it's a bad game. They all have to be an even mix. A good example of that would be RDR2, actually. The story in the game is really compelling, and the gameplay itself is actually really good as well. And
obviously, and this is the whole point of the game, I will be giving you 3 hints to this.
okay.
At the end, pretty much after each hint, you have to guess a game that it might be. After the third hint, I will give you a selection of 4 games to pick, and we'll see what you can come up with.
Okay.
Alright, so for your first hint for this game, in order to win this game, you must explore and unlock a ton of resources, and you can even cage monsters and make friends. The longer you explore, the more likely you are to die.
So do I get like a certain amount of guesses, or how does that work?
We'll give you 3 guesses.
Per hint, or?
Per hint, yeah.
Okay. Is it Monster Hunter Stories?
No.
Pokemon?
No.
Think here. Can you reread that for me, please?
Yes, in order to win this game, you must explore and unlock a ton of resources, and you can even cage monsters and make friends. The longer you explore, the more likely you are to die.
Say, Ark Survival?
No. Alright, we'll go on to hint 2.
Okay.
I wouldn't say you're too far off, but also you're not too close. So, for hint 2, you must destroy and scan areas to find resources and documents that expose the lore.
Destroy and exploit areas?
Yes. Destroy and scan areas.
And scan areas. Cyber. Teardown? Oh no, that's a dumb guess.
I wouldn't call it a dumb guess.
Well, you don't cage animals in Teardown.
Oh,
There really are no animals in Teardown.
There's the little bunnies.
That's fair.
That counts.
Cage animals. You have to destroy and scan.
It's a little difficult. I'm making sure it's very vague.
I can tell.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the point of this. It's supposed to be tricking you. If you need to get to the third hint, even though I don't know if that will actually help you here, you might want to take as many guesses as you can.
See, like, Cyberpunk? Like, I don't know. Yeah,
Not Cyberpunk. You have one more because you tear down Cyberpunk.
Any of the Far Cry games, like Far Cry 5 or
No, none of the Far Cry games. It's okay. You still have 2 more chances. You have to.
Okay.
The main goal is to get to the 4th hint anyway.
Okay.
So, hint 3. The game's main idea is to escape from a plague. Or more so, cure a plague.
This is out of the games I've played.
Out of the games you've listed, yes. It's very out of the box thinking on this.
Yeah, I can tell.
It depends on your point of view what a monster is. I'll say that.
See, I can't think of a game that would have like plague per se, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Like High on Life?
No.
Yeah.
2 more.
Jeez. Honestly, did not expect it to be this hard coming into this.
Oh no, I made sure it was impossible. Not impossible. Not impossible. They have a chance. That's mainly for the people. It's a hard thought.
Did you play with other people, you said? Or that first hint, you said something about people, that's all I can remember at this point.
Well, okay. First hint was, in order to win this game, you must explore and unlock a ton of resources, and you can even catch monsters and make friends. The longer you explore, the more likely you are to die. Try to break them down into their simplest form, but also remember, there's still the 4th one.
Yeah. Subnautica?
Yep. The 4 games I was gonna have you pick from was Terraria, Teardown, Monster Hunter World, and Subnautica. I thought you'd get stuck on Terraria, if I'm being honest. But no, when I'm talking about caging animals, I was more so talking about having them in aquariums.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. The only thing that I vaguely remembered was the plague all of a sudden, like right at the end of the game, because I never made it to the end. I stopped like halfway through the game.
See, that's what I was worried about. I was worried if you'd actually like beat the game or not.
I had seen enough of the game where I remembered that much, that there was like a plague and that was like the goal of the game, but you don't realize it till like the very end.
Okay. So, you won.
Okay. Do I get $1 million check?
You do not get a $1 million check, but you might come back for the 8th podcast episode.
Okay.
Chance. You're entered into little sweepstakes. There's gonna pretty much, I didn't have this disclosed, I'm going to be taking a part every time I do a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
If they get it right, they will be elected to be on the final one. The final episode is where you can actually win something. This is pretty much a try. No, it's not going to be a McDonald's gift card. But, thank you. Have a good day.
Goodbye.